A judge in the state of Georgia decided to screw over Stacy Abrams, the Democratic candidate for governor in the state of Georgia, by not overturning a state law that basically allows the incumbents, people like Brian Kemp on the Republican side, to raise unlimited money for their campaigns. Stacey Abrams is not the official nominee of the Democratic Party yet until the primary that takes place in late May. Even though she's running unopposed, has no opponent at all, she's going to be the nominee, she can't raise unlimited money, the judge says, until she gets that official title. Which, of course, as we know, gives Brian Kemp and all of the other incumbents in the state of Georgia an unfair advantage. They can raise money hand over fist at this point. Stacey Abrams is still limited. Oh, and by the way, you know who signed that bill into law? That was Brian Kemp himself. And of course, he did it to give himself an unfair advantage. Here's what the law is, according to CNN. The law lets the governor, the lieutenant governor, party nominees for those positions, and the majority and minority caucuses in the state house and state senate to form committees that can raise unlimited cash, including during legislative sessions. So basically, if you're the incumbent, or once you become the official nominee, which again does not happen until after the primary, you can raise unlimited money. But if you're just, running and it's a crowded primary, you don't quite have that title yet, and you're not an incumbent, sorry, you're limited. And the judge looked at this and said, hey, I'd love to help you here, but if I do that, I basically have to rewrite this law, and that's just not cool. You could also throw it out, you dipshit. I mean, really, that judges do that all the time. They look at a law and say, yeah, this isn't constitutional. Get this out of here. I'm striking down the law. But this judge was like, man, there's nothing I can do. It sucks for you, right, Stacy? Well, I'll see you. Have a great day. Not exactly, the brightest legal mind out there on the bench, right? You do know you can declare these laws unconstitutional and throw them out. But, you didn't want to do that because I think you want Brian Kemp to have this unfair advantage. I think you want these Republicans to be able to raise unlimited money while Stacey Abrams remains kneecapped for the next month and a half. That's what's going on here. That was the point of this piece of legislation. Brian Kemp signed it into law himself to give himself an unfair advantage in the next gubernatorial race, which of course is happening right now. I don't see how any judge, however conservative you are, can look at this and tell me that this is constitutional. In fact, the judge even hinted that, hey, if you had asked me to just strike down the whole law, I may have done that. She doesn't have to ask you to do that. You actually could have done that in your ruling, but you decided to screw her over instead. She doesn't have to specifically state, I need this, X, Y, Z, subpoint. No, she doesn't have to. You're the judge overseeing a case regarding this law, seeking to challenge the law itself. You could have said, hey, this whole law can't stand. Sorry, Brian. Try again. But you didn't, and then you tried to pin the blame on Stacey Abrams for not specifically asking you to do that. I hope Abrams files a challenge. I hope she absolutely says, okay, that's how you want to play it. I'm going to challenge this whole law as unconstitutional, because in my view, it clearly is. If, as Republicans tell us, money is free speech, you're literally limiting the free speech abilities of people like Stacey Abrams by not allowing them to have as much free speech as her Republican opponents. Hey everyone, this is Aspen. And did you know that for the low cost of $0 per day, you can subscribe to the Fair and Balanced YouTube channel? We also encourage you to like, comment, and share, but again, click that subscribe button and help Aspen not be so grumpy.